Our Premier League form is really poor at the moment, but we're doing well in the Champions League, and a win today against Shakhtar Donetsk will see us have 1 foot into the knockout rounds. Hello everyone, I'm Dan. Welcome to part 24 of Fearless Foxes, our Leicester City Director of Football Challenge. Hope you are all doing well. And yes, as I just mentioned, the Premier League form has been poor. We're without a win in 4 games. 3 of the games we've lost as well, and we drew our last one against Bournemouth, which was a good performance. Second half wise, we was 2-0 down. We managed to get back to 2-2 and should have gone on and won the game really, but we didn't. But yeah, we're mid-table. We're stuck in a bit of a rut in the Premier League, but cups we're doing okay in. Let's go across the schedule and show you exactly how we have been getting on. Since his last words for the Manchester United game, it was a big week, wasn't it? We'd beaten Madrid just before that, Atletico Madrid, and then we lost to Manchester United. So after that game, we lost to Borussia Dortmund 3-1 away from home. Harvey Barnes getting on the score sheet again, like he did against Manchester United. We played Palace at home and lost 1-0. Very poor performance indeed. We beat Shakhtar 2-1 at home, which is a big performance, a big victory for us after losing the Dortmund game. Keeps us in the top 2 of the Champions League group in Group E. We then played Newcastle United away, a ground where we normally score lots of goals over this series, don't we? Well, we lost 2-1 there, we was 2-0 down again, and we managed to pull one back without Workhorse getting his first Leicester City goal. Cracking goal as well, I must add, but we just didn't have enough to get back into it. Yuri Tillemans did crash one against the bar in that game, so we could have got a point, but we didn't really deserve it after the first half performance. We played Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup. 4th round, we won 2-0. Very professional performance. We managed to rest 2 or 3. We didn't blitz it. It's a cup competition. I see we have an opportunity to win it. If we go and have a look at the draw, we have got Fulham in that next round. If we go to the quarter-final draw, though, look at this. Fulham at home. Manchester United have got Bournemouth. Man City have got Norwich. Derby have got Notts County. So there are winnable fixtures in there if the draw falls nicely for us. Back to the schedule though, we did play Bournemouth up next, as I mentioned just a moment ago. 2-0 down in that one. Jamie Vardy scoring a brace in the second half. Well, actually it was 2-1 at half time, and then Vardy scored 6 minutes after, so we just didn't manage to get ourselves back into that. Tillemans hit the bar again in that game, so he's been quite unlucky in front of goal in recent weeks. With that in mind, this is where it leaves us in the Premier League. We're currently 11th, 10 games in, 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 defeats. Really poor start to the season for us in the Premier League, and we are currently 6 points outside the top 7, and alarmingly 8 points outside the top 6, and so much for that title race that I wanted to be a part of. We're nowhere near that whatsoever, so we've got to pick it up in the Premier League, absolutely. And we've got Aston Villa up next, I believe. Yeah, home to Villa, there we go, there's fixtures. Home to Villa up next. Villa are struggling in 17th. Hopefully we can win that game and just kick on a bit in the Premier League. That's why it's important to get this win over Shakhtar Donetsk today. If we go back to the group, if we look at this, Dortmund top of the group with 9 points. They've won all 3 of their games. We've won 2 out of 3. 6 points, of course. We beat Shakhtar and Atletico Madrid in both the home games. Shakhtar away, they've lost all of their games, so really we should be looking to go and win this game. It'll be disappointing even if we get a point. However, if Dortmund beat Atletico Madrid and we get a point, we'll be 4 points ahead of Atletico, and we've got to go to Atletico next, so it's a good opportunity there. If we get a point there, we can qualify for the next round, but in hindsight, let's just win our game, and that's all we need to do today, is just focus on ourselves. Let's jump into it then. So here is the team we've selected. It's Kasper Schmeichel in goal. It's James Justin. Benkovic is in for Popov, who needed a rest today. Fofana, Tomiyasu, and Didi and Florentino Luis in the deep line playmaker role. Maddison in the number 10. Barnes and Evgen out wide, with Jamie Vardy running things up top. And we are... Oh, we need this win. Not so much for the group and the standings, but we need this win just to assure the board that, you know what, we're just having a bit of a blip in the Premier League. We're still playing well in other competitions. Give us a chance, because I don't like the way it's going in the Premier League. They want us to finish qualify for the Europa League spots once again, and we're miles behind. But we was miles behind last season. I don't think we was this far behind. I'll have to go back and have a look. But we had a poor start to the league last year, if you remember, and then we went on a mental run Once we was out of Europe, funny enough. Florentino Luis puts the ball in, looking for Evgen, cleared away. And here is Marcos coming forward for Shakhtar Donetsk, who will really fancy beating us today, I'm sure, looking at our Premier League form. It's a great block from Fofana, and another challenge coming in, I think, from Tomiyasu. And it's gone out for a Shakhtar Donetsk throw. They look dangerous coming forward on the counter, don't they? And keeping a close eye on that Dortmund and Atletico game, because it's important there. I don't care if we don't finish top of the group. I just want to get through. And if Dortmund can win that game and we can win here, it will be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to drop some encouragement on the boys, try and get them to go and score a goal over here. I feel like if we score first, we can go on and win the game. We might struggle if it is Shakhtar to take the lead. We might struggle to get back into it, but not a lot happening here. Dortmund do have the lead against Atletico Madrid. We have a corner here, and if we can score here, it'll be lovely to open up a 6-point gap over them. And Vardy's header, I thought that was in the back of the net. What a save that was from the keeper. Fofana picks up the ball, back to Maddison, back to Wesley Fofana now, into Florentino Luis. Look at Maddison, he's in acres of space. Wilfred Ndidi picks him out, great vision from him. Maddison can't get the ball out of underneath his feet. Back to Florentino Luis, back to Maddison. Really tight passing here. We need to create a chance here. Get the ball in the box, boys. Florentino Luis finds... Well, he looked for James Justin. I thought he was onside. I don't know why he backpedaled. He thought he was offside. He's obviously got a better view than I have as he's across the line. But here's Christoph coming forward here for Shakhtar. And why has it just stopped that highlight and gone to goal line technology? From here, that ball looks like it's across the line, doesn't it? Interesting. That was a really poor angle, and it's just mid-highlight again. It's just jumped back to that. Very strange indeed. Christoph coming forward. Marcus here for Shakhtar Donetsk puts the ball over to Sikan, who's in, and he should have scored. Sikan should have scored that goal. How on earth has he missed that? I don't know how he hasn't hit the target, but fortunately for us, he didn't. And it's a poor first half, I assume. I'm going to tell the boys I'm not happy with it. We're going to look at making a change. You know what? We are going to go back to the 4-3-3. Just because I want to, really. We've got the personnel just to switch back. Maddison, Mazzala, Luis deep line playmaker, and Didi is a defensive midfielder. Hopefully, we can go out and cause them a few more problems, because, you know what, we haven't caused them many. They haven't caused us many either. They haven't hit the a shot on target until now. Literally, as soon as I said it, we're going to demand more from the lads. Come on, boys. James Justin looking tired. We don't have a left-back that can fill in, though, because Sirachi's still out suspended, and we sold Luke Thomas, didn't we? It's a poor second half as well. What is going on? We're going to make a couple of changes. You know what? We're going to go to a diamond now, and we're going to put Vardy there. We're going to bring Evgen off and put Weghorst on. Maddison, Barnes as a Mazzala. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? We're going to put Oscar there. In fact, we're going to play Maddison as the Mazzala and Oscar as the attacking midfielder, and we're going to swap Ndidi to be a defensive midfielder and Luis to be a deep-lying playmaker. Hopefully, we can go on and do something here now. We need to score a goal, boys. We don't need to. We're currently 4 points clear of Atletico Madrid as it stands. But it'd be nice to open up to 6 points advantage. Madison's ball in, looking for Fana. It's headed, though, from Florentino Luis, and it's hit the post and cleared away from Shakhtar Donetsk. It was a good opportunity for us, and it's so unfortunate we didn't manage to capitalise on that, and it didn't fall the right side of the post. Weghorst on the ball, holds it up, back to Florentino Luis now. Luis puts a lovely ball over the top for Jamie Vardy. What has the keeper done there? Vardy's in. Was he offside? I think he was. The keeper was in absolute no man's land. But I think he was offside, to be fair. It looked it anyway. It looked far too behind the defence as the camera panned over to him. And the goal has been disallowed, unfortunately, for us. It was a lovely ball from Luis, and we can't see because this silly box here. And he's miles offside, isn't he, Vardy? Don't know what the keeper was doing, though. More of that, though. Put the ball in the box. So that keeper looks very dodgy indeed. Marcus puts the ball across. There's a header, and it's cleared off. Oh, it's not cleared off the line from Justin. It's in. Oh, James Justin has headed it into his own net. He's headed it onto the bar and into his own net. Interesting. Oh, I've got to see this again. What on earth happened here? How's Justin got this horribly wrong? Marcus's ball, good header. He's not fully on the post, is he there, Justin? I mean, what's he done there? I don't really understand how he hasn't managed to deal with that. What we're going to do, we're going to push these boys up now. That is not ideal at all. This, qualification going away from us now that we've got to play Atletico and Dortmund up next. This could be rather alarming. We're also going to try and make another one, I think. Bring Yuri Tillemans on for Florentino Luis. Hopefully that, in fact, we need to make we are going to make a change here. We are going to bring on, I think, Yuri Tillemans for Florentino Luis. Put him on more direct passing, I believe. I think that's best. We're going to move Tomiyasu up. And we're going to move Justin up as attacking wing-backs. More attacking wing-backs. And hopefully we can go and do something with this, because that's really poor result. If we can't win this game after just having a disallowed goal and to an own goal like that, it will be rather disappointing. We're going to drop some encouragement on the boys. Come on, boys. It is still Shakhtar Donetsk 1, Leicester City 0. I don't think we're going to do it. It's going to be a real tough time of it, isn't it, when we play Atletico and then Dortmund, albeit at least we're playing Dortmund at home in the last game, but that wasn't a good result, was it? Fortunately for us, Dortmund beat Atletico 2-1, so we still got the 3-point gap over Atletico Madrid, but that is very disappointing, isn't it? So I think there's only one game we're going to bring you back for, isn't it? Let's head across to the schedule, and it's coming up in just 4 games' time, and it is Dortmund again at home in the Champions League. And if we get a point at Atletico Madrid, a point will see us qualify against Borussia Dortmund. And of course, we'll have the head-to-head record with Atletico by beating them in the first game of the group stages. So we'll come back for that one, and we'll play Villa, Atletico and Tottenham, and then we'll come back for that Dortmund game. However, if we do beat Atletico Madrid in Madrid, we'll be qualified. But the way we're playing at the minute, I don't think we will be able to do that, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the next episode should be Dortmund. If we have qualified, it won't be. We'll pick another one for you. But guys, if you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Don't forget to hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And let me know down in the comments, do you think we've messed it up today by not getting anything at Shakhtar, not even a point? We really need to pick up the form, don't we, guys? Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow for the Borussia Dortmund game. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.